What is happening, everybody? Hope you're all well, and welcome on back to Dragon Age Inquisition. As always, if you're new here or haven't yet, please do subscribe, and of course, if you want to catch up on the rest of the Let's Play so far, go ahead and check the description below. I'll have the whole series down there in order for everybody. This is probably the second last episode of the series, but when I spawned in here, this is Empress Celine's cousin. This is Duchess Florian. I could tell by the voice line, so she is literally our court jester for time immemorial now. Let me see if I can get her to speak again. She's not going to comply. We'll swing back and see if we can get her to chat, but that's why she's dressed like a clown right there. Solus. Oh, he's drawn more now. Now we have the Arbor Wilds section of the game too. So, his little mosaic drawings right here, it's almost complete. Almost full circle. If we look at this, it's kind of hard to tell what he's depicting here. Are these the servants that were in Mythal's temple, maybe?
Why did you do it? I warned you not to.
Solus.
You gave yourself into the service of an ancient elven god!
That's not what happened. You told me to do it. You said the power needed to be with us. Did you want to step in?
What does that mean exactly?
You are Mythal's creature now. Everything you do, whether you know it or not, will be for her. You have given up a part of yourself.
And why are you so sour
I
about
have not
that?
become Mythal's slave.
Not yet. But if you remove the layer of nostalgia from stories of the elven gods, you might see the danger. They were arrogant and fickle. They warred amongst themselves. They had feuds, vendettas. And you are bound to one of them now. I suppose it is better you have the power than Corypheus. Which leads to the next logical question. What will you do with the power of the well once Corypheus is dead?
To be honest with you, I don't really think there's an A, B, or C kind of momentum shift here in the world. I mean, yes, I have some of the ancient elven knowledge, but like, what am I supposed to do with that? I can barely understand any of it, really. Like, what do you want me to do? It's also fun to listen to him talk about the ancient elven gods based on how he acts and how he is in Veilguard. He's no better than them, but he yaps like he is. And even his scornful remarks, right? Knowing what we know about the end of this game, he's the reason that all of this happened. He's the reason why the conclave exploded, why Corypheus got the elven orb to begin with. The reason why the veil was supposed to come down, this is his decision. So for somebody that's whole plan here is based on freeing them. Granted, he wants to relock them up, but he's risking freeing them, and he's exactly like them. If you pick certain dialogue options in Veilguard that the game doesn't want you to pick, instead of just like kissing his ass about the whole situation, if you kind of like explain to him how he is, he reveals his ego and his vendetta and his pride. He's exactly the same.
I won't know the answer until Corypheus is defeated.
Yet they are already asking you to answer. Restore the Chantry? Destroy the Chantry? If you do nothing, someone else will answer in your stead. Whatever you do, choose wisely.
Oh, he was asking me about the Chantry for that?
Corypheus has cost us much. The Temple of Mythal did not deserve such a fate. The orb he carries, and its stolen power, that at least we may still recover. With luck, some of the past may yet survive.
And if you know why he cares so much about the Mythal's temple, it's because he was in love with her.
Thank you, Solus. We couldn't have done this without you.
That part is at least
You
true.
are welcome. How can I help?
I need to know more about Corypheus.
You have waylaid all his other plans. Now, as a petulant child, he will destroy the game board rather than admit defeat. Be ready for anything. He still believes himself a god, and gods do not fall gracefully.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Okay, yeah, that was a pretty interesting dialogue. He's so full of hypocrisy. Solus is exactly like Anders, and if you watched my Dragon Age 2 playthrough, you know exactly how I feel about Anders, but that's what Solus is to me. It's just Anders, but more powerful, with higher
What happened
stakes.
at the Elven Temple? It's got me thinking. I should go back, shouldn't I? To Tevinter. Once this is done, if we're still alive. All my talk of how terribly wrong things are back home. But what do I do about it? Nothing.
How does this relate to the Elven Temple?
You encountered ancient elves. A piece of history. Something the Imperium didn't destroy. Maybe my people can atone for what we've done. There is something still left to restore. Maybe not all of us want to.
Not to Venturana, I can tell you that much.
If you can change minds, so can I.
That shit's been down the drain for years.
You're not doing nothing, Dorian. You came here. You're fighting with us.
Thank you for saying that. I want to do more than stop Corypheus, however. I want to save my home. It might surprise you to know that you're the one who inspired me. You're shaping the world, for good or ill. How could I aspire to do any less?
Let's hope it's
It
for
means
good, shall we?
proving that Tevinter can be better, that there's hope even for my homeland. I would do anything.
Yeah, let's plant our flag firmly on the do-good side. Alright, Cassandra, go ahead and yell at me.
Victory in the Arbor Wilds. The Archdemon might have been a real threat to our army, but it flew off once we turned the tide. It is still out there, however. I wonder what Corypheus plans now.
We'll deal with whatever he throws at us.
Do not underestimate Corypheus. He is powerful, and you have yet to fight him one-on-one. But he will come. You will get your chance.
We'll face Corypheus together.
There is not another man I would be more proud to fight beside.
He's handling me using
Not
the Well
long
of
ago.
Sorrows quite well.
This was impossible to imagine. You, the man I love, victory close at hand. The time has come to consider what will come next.
I don't care what's next, as long as we're together.
And if I am named Divine,
We can still be together.
can we? I'm not so certain. You haven't lost me yet.
Make it work. I guess unofficially I just have to be her, like, consort or something, I don't know. Kind of like the deal you make with Alistair if he becomes King of Ferelden, where you can just be his mistress if you're, like, a female warden. Kind of like that. I'd just be her mister? Question mark? I don't know what the male equivalent of a mistress is. You know what I'm curious about? I wonder if Cole can hear the Well of Sorrows, since he can read my thoughts and my emotions and things like that. I wonder if he can hear the well.
So to kill Corypheus, all we have to do is kill his dragon first? That's easy. We're good at killing shit. Just one more big fight to put this Magister asshole down for good. I knew you'd get us here, boss.
It's been an honor, Bull.
Oh, don't get like that. This isn't goodbye. We're kicking this guy's ass.
Indeed. Yeah, we're pretty good at killing high dragons at this point, too. We got, what, 10, 11, or 12 in the bag? No biggie.
Oh, hi, yeah. Listen, stand there. Right there. Now, about Mythal.
Okay.
Sarah, I don't know what reaction you want, but can this be it so we can be done?
All right. So maybe it's still you. Someone needed to do something. I mean, you went wading into a well of sorrows. Who hears that and thinks, well, Dunkerbutt, let's have a go? Even mad old Abelas said elves destroyed themselves. The only believable bit in a sea of clear demon bait. It makes messing with their relics real stupid. So,
You're not
Tester,
entirely wrong
you're
about
still
that.
you. We can leave these lies behind.
How was aiming an arrow at my face a test?
Expected me to turn into an
I heard once
abomination or
that if you're
something.
possessed, the demon will defend itself against attack. Sounds stupid to say it out loud. I don't know. I don't know demons. At least, if it's true, the arrow's right there. I'm sorry, yeah? Morrigan's probably got better ways, but who can trust her?
I wonder if he believes in Mythal, or if she thinks the whole god thing is all bullshit. I imagine she thinks it's all bullshit, but...
You seem pretty certain. You don't believe anything from Mythal?
Course not. What, I should believe all that stuff? Because elves? I mean, it was impressive and all. Makes the Dalish look like tits for living in the woods, but so what? There can't be a bunch of gods and the Maker. Don't matter how much or little you believe, those don't fit. So call me stupid, but I believe the stuff not made up by dead people who failed. Mythal is a ruin full of demons. I mean, it just makes sense, right?
True, but what if parts of it are true? All things come from legend, right? I think like even in folklore and stuff, that all comes from things that did actually happen in the stories we told over time. So some of it's probably true.
There's so much history there. What if some of it is true?
No, now you're stupid. You can't think that because it's stupid.
The Tevinter Imperium ruled the world and sundered the
believe
Fade,
it? Because
and
Abelar's
went
looked
into
weird.
that in
If
physical
that's all
form
it
and
takes,
came back
Carufi's
as
shitheel is
blight
full of
causing
lumpy
demon
truth.
gods. So
You're not even an elf. Why are you being so damned elfy? You're the frigging herald of Andraste. Every time you open your mouth, you'll sound like an idiot.
wouldn't be the first time.
The Inquisition is probably used to me sounding like an idiot.
Not for me to say, yeah. Just saying. Anyway, believe what you want. So long as we kill Carifi fish. Whatever.
It's the general plan. Carifi fish. Right. Let us go do coal, and then we'll go talk to Morrigan and crack on.
Of course.
Corypheus died, and then he didn't. That's why he always felt wrong, like he didn't fit inside himself. He wears another man's life. I thought dying was forever.
It's hard for any of us to make sense of. Corypheus is using ancient magic.
But is it him? Is he real? If a man can be dead and then not, could I have saved the real Cole?
What happened to him wasn't your fault.
His hands were bruised from beating on the wall. It was dark, like the cabinet where he hid to escape his father. His belly hurt like knives, throat cracked dry. He was alone. I pushed through and held his hand. It was all I could do. He said, "Thank you." Thank you.
Some brief comfort, right? It's a very shit way to die, the way that the real Cole died, starving to death in a dank, dark dungeon all alone. I'm sure he appreciated and relished that one brief touch. The actual Cole had a real rough life when we talked to our Cole about all that, and he went through his background and his childhood and stuff. Alright, Miss Morrigan. Word on the street is you can help me with whatever we're doing.
Inquisitor, thank the Maker you're here. Morrigan chased after her son into the Eluvian. She was terrified.
She was chasing Keiran?
She said he activated the mirror somehow, and then she ran into it. I've never seen Morrigan like that. You must go after her. I will find help, Inquisitor.
It makes sense that he would know how to operate these, right? With the old god's soul inside him and stuff like that. Doesn't make it good.
This isn't the crossroads. This is the Fade. How did the Eluvian lead here? Can it go anywhere?
Morrigan did say that Corypheus wanted to use the highway to get into the Fade, right? The sun being in here is not good, though. Being a kid that has no idea what's going on.
Morrigan!
Go back! I must find Keiran before it's too late.
Why would Keiran do this? How could he do this? We stand in the Fade. To direct the Eluvian here would require immense power. If he is lost to me now after all I have sacrificed...
We'll find him, Morrigan. He can't be far.
The Fade is infinite. He could literally be anywhere. Whatever happens to him now, 'tis my doing. I set him on this path. Please, help me look, Inquisitor. Just a little longer.
About the most vulnerability you'll ever see out of Morrigan, though. It's crazy seeing her as a mother, so soft and full of care and caution about someone not herself. Right, she doesn't have him with a ring on, kind of like the one she gave the warden, the tracking ring. Yeah, my warden would be pissed about this if he knew.
There he is!
Who's with him?
That's... No. It can't be.
Mother!
Mother.
Now, isn't this a surprise?
Clearly not the good sort of surprise.
My lovely Morrigan has a flair for the dramatic. Thankfully, my grandson is more sensible.
Keiran is not your grandson. Let him go.
As if I were holding the boy hostage. She's always been ungrateful, you see.
Ungrateful! I know how you plan to extend your life, wicked crone. You will not have me, and you will not have my son!
Be a good lad and restrain her.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I don't know.
Of course you know. You drank from the well, did you not?
You are Mythal.
That is an insane little plot reveal there, and if anybody is curious how she showed up, if you've played Origins but not Dragon Age 2. In Dragon Age 2, Hawke takes an amulet from Mythal and carries it to Kirkwall and then takes it to a Dalish clan, which then summons Mythal. She knew that Morrigan was going to get the warden to kill her, and so she put a piece of herself in the amulet, and then obviously after we kill her at her hut, she respawns in Kirkwall. That's essentially what happened.
Well, that was unexpected.
You, of all people, should expect the unexpected by now.
I'm sorry, Mother. I heard her calling to me. She said now was the time.
I do not understand.
Once I was but a woman, crying out in the lonely darkness for justice. And she came to me, a wisp of an ancient being, and she granted me all I wanted and more. I have carried Mythal through the ages ever since, seeking the justice denied to her.
Then you carry Mythal inside you?
She is a part of me, no more separate than your heart from your chest. What do the voices tell you?
They say you speak the truth.
But what was Mythal? A legend-given name and called a god? Or something more? Truth is not the end, but a beginning. A herald indeed, shouting to the heavens, harbinger of a new age. As for me, I have had many names, but you may call me Flemeth.
So what is that? Is that possession? like justice and Anders? And why would Mythal choose a random human woman to bear her soul through the ages?
I know the name Flemeth. It belongs to an ancient Ferelden legend. It says, long ago, you left your husband for a lover. Your husband then tricked you, killed your lover, and imprisoned you. Then a spirit came to offer you vengeance. Mythal, that's what you spoke of.
One day someone will summarize the terrible events of your life so quickly. But yes, I was that woman. That is how my tale began.
Flemeth appears in other legends, helping heroes for reasons of her own.
I nudge history when it's required. Other times, a shove is needed.
If Mythal is within you, why not reveal yourself?
And to whom should I reveal myself?
To the elves, to everyone.
I knew the hearts of men even before Mythal came to me. It is why she came to me. They do not want the truth, and I am but a shadow, lingering in the sun.
Flemeth is one of the coolest characters in Dragon Age, and it's interesting that after the events of this game, Morrigan wears the little crown thing that she has on her at the...
Why did Mythal come to you?
For a reckoning that will shake the very heavens.
And you follow her whims? Do you even know what she truly is?
You seek to preserve the powers that were, but to what end? It is because I taught you, girl. Because things happened that were never meant to happen. She was betrayed as I was betrayed, as the world was betrayed. Mythal clawed and crawled her way through the ages to me, and I will see her avenged! Alas, so long as the music plays, we dance.
I presume you know what we're up against.
Better than you could possibly imagine.
So will you help us?
Once I have what I came for.
No, I will not allow it.
He carries a piece of what once was, snatched from the jaws of darkness. You know this.
He is not your pawn, Mother. I will not let you use him.
Have you not used him? Was that not your purpose? The reason you agreed to his creation?
That was then. Now he is my son. Flemeth extends her life by possessing the bodies of her daughters, Inquisitor. That was the fate she intended for me. I thwarted her, and now she intends to have Keiran instead.
Wait, the way she talked about Keiran.
I am not the only one carrying the soul of a being long thought lost.
He is more than that, Mother.
As am I. Yet do you hear me complain? Our destinies are not so easily avoided, dear girl.
Mother, I have to.
You do not belong to her, Keiran. Neither of us do.
And she's referring to the Archdemon's old god soul that's inside him. I wonder why she wants this. Is it because the Archdemons and High Dragons of Old Tevinter are tied to the Elven gods? I wonder if that's why she wants this.
If Keiran is so special, why did you wait until now to come for him?
I did not know where he was. Morrigan cleverly hid him from me. Until now.
It was the well.
Be thankful you did not drink. Imagine, bound to your dear mother for eternity.
Yeah, you're welcome for that one, Morrigan. He did kind of cast some blame on Morrigan there. That's not strictly accurate, because Morrigan did agree to the creation of Keiran because she wanted the old god baby soul. But that is also the reason why Flemeth sent her with us in the first place, was to do that. She confesses as much right before you do the dark ritual. She says, this is the reason that Flemeth sent me with you in the first place. They both wanted this. It's just that now Flemeth's come to collect.
Whatever else you think he is, Keiran is still a child.
and so much better behaved than his mother was at his age.
Keiran,
As you wish. Hear my proposal, dear girl. Let me take the lad, and you are free of me forever. I will never interfere with or harm you again. Or keep the lad with you, and you will never be safe from me. I will have my due.
he returns with me.
Decided so quickly.
Do whatever you wish. Take over my body now if you must, but Keiran will be free of your clutches. I am many things, but I will not be the mother you were to me.
No more dreams?
No more dreams. A soul is not forced upon the unwilling, Morrigan. You were never in danger from me. As for you, Inquisitor, there is an ancient altar deep within a shaded wood. Go to it. Summon the dragon that is its guardian. Master it in combat, and it is yours to command against Corypheus. Fail and die.
You can paint that whole of a soul is not forced upon the unwilling line, but it's horseshit. It was literally robes of possession that were designed to sap the user's willpower. So, yes, you can't do it unless they're willing, but she was given Morrigan things to drain her willpower to make her be willing. So, that's strictly true. She's dressing that up with a little bit of bullshit. But it does make sense that you couldn't forcefully possess somebody, right? You just raised her and was pushing her towards accepting it. Makes you wonder what she would have done if she said no.
Are you all right, Keiran? You are not hurt?
Obviously wasn't willing to accept that.
She wanted the old god soul all along. Is it worth reminding myself that perhaps I do not know everything after all? My mother has the soul of an elven goddess, or whatever Mythal truly was, and her plans are unknown to me.
You truly had no idea what she was.
I knew she kept the truth from me. I even suspected she was not truly human, but this... I always thought the so-called elven gods were little more than glorified rulers, but now... I have doubt. And doubt is... an uncomfortable thing, Inquisitor. I suppose I should be thankful you drank from the well. Eternal servitude to Mother would not be my first choice.
And she could probably take your body with that, right? Because you have to do as she says, so she just tells you to accept it at that point, and then you do.
So Keiran had the soul of an old god.
Taken from the archdemon at the final battle of the Fifth Blight. Yes, he has never known anything else. I'm uncertain what effect this will have on him.
But why did you...
I told you at the temple, the magic of old must be preserved, no matter how feared. Keiran had a destiny, and now it is in Flemeth's hands. I suppose we shall see what she does with it.
For what it's worth, I think you did the right thing.
Did I? She was testing me. And I cannot tell whether I passed.
You came back with your son. I'd say it's a pass.
Mother said You must summon a dragon at an ancient altar. Do you know where that is?
I think so. It's a place dedicated to Mythal.
As no doubt is the guardian you must battle. Pray my mother has not led you astray, Inquisitor. She is not above doing so for her own amusement.
Morrigan is such a good character. The GOAT. I'll check one more time if we can talk to her, and then try and decide if we should do the Altar of Mythal next, or...
Mother must be very pleased. The Herald of Andraste, leader of the Inquisition, at her personal beck and call. I feel certain what happened at the Temple of Mythal must somehow have been her influence.
You might be right.
'Twas a temple dedicated to her after all. Is it a coincidence we ended up there? There must be a connection we cannot see. I suppose we have little choice but to proceed and be thankful she assisted us at all.
She did say she gives little nudges, right? In history.
Do you trust what Flemeth told us?
About what she is? I am uncertain. I knew there was more to her than I realized, that she was not truly human. This? I once found her grimoire, and that was where I learned her immortality was gained by stealing the bodies of her daughters. Flemeth claims I misunderstood. It is not forced on the unwilling. Meaning I might agree to such a thing? Impossible, yet there seemed an undeniable sense of truth to the things she told us. All my years spent hunting for arcane mysteries, and the greatest was the one I left behind.
So what do you intend to do now?
Now, I will take Keiran and leave. Where I will go is uncertain. I must consider the fact that Flemeth may yet have plans for me. You are her servant, but I am her daughter. I doubt she will let me slip completely from her clutches. Whatever happens, I wish you well in the coming battle, Inquisitor.
I'd like to know more about you.
If you have questions, then ask.
Okay, we don't have anything more to ask
I
her.
leave you to the garden.
Of course.
We talk to Keiran? We cannot. Yeah, I suppose maybe the way that she gets the daughters to agree is just by explaining the situation to them. I guess if you raise somebody to believe in the occult and magic and all these fancy side things. Hey, the Jester's back. All these fancy side things, then maybe they would agree to be possessed in order to preserve history. Because I'm sure Flemeth encouraged Morrigan's will to preserve ancient magics, right? What better way to do that than to be possessed by the ancient Elven Goddess? And I'm sure the robes of possession kind of play a part in that too.
Yes, look on and laugh.
And there she is, the Jester herself. Alright, so I think it would be better to wrap this one here, and then we'll do Mythal's Dragon next time. And if that doesn't take that long, we'll just jump right into Corypheus and the finale after that. So thank you for watching. As always, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like and a comment on your way out, and I will see you all soon with the finale for Dragon Age Inquisition. Again, everybody have a great day. Peace.